Nice to meet you guys. How you doing today?
Doing great. How are you?
Good, good. Can you tell me what medical shows you watched growing up?
Yeah, Diagnosis Murder. True. I used to love that show after school, Dick Van Dyke. That was yeah. So that does that count? I mean, it's more of a murder mystery sort of, mystery, a murder of the week sort of thing. But yeah, I genuinely love Diagnosis Murder.
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah, it counts.
Yeah, ER was a big one for me. I mean, I know it's a drama, but I was all about it.
What is it like getting to be part of a medical comedy? Do you feel like you're actually going into a like this kind of environment, or is it something so entirely different?
Yeah, I mean, the thing about when you're on the stages at Universal Studio and you walk into that stage, the entire stage is the hospital, or and that's just one of three or four sets that we have. So you're in there for all of 15 minutes, and you really feel you forget you're not in a hospital. I mean, it is so believable. It's easy to lose yourself in that space. I love it. I love the world of playing a doctor. Of just being in that place because I think television, a medical television, anything, comedy drama is its own subset genre. And, it's fun to be a part of that legacy of TV. And I hope we end up, being talked about in that category for a while.
Yeah, I love it. It's yeah, you get immersed immediately, like Josh said, as soon as you get on set. The attention to detail, and then having the consultants there to help you get into your character and what you're doing. I love it. I'd love to do it for a long time.
Yeah, I think one of the worst things as an actor is sometimes you're like, what do I do with my hands? There's all this stuff, but that never happens in a medical thing because you're constantly plugging things in and out and writing things down and charting things. There's never a limit to how many props you can juggle, and how much stuff you can do. So it is kind of an exercise of rubbing your stomach and patting your head at the same time, but I enjoy the challenge.
I was going to ask you, Josh, not what you do with your hands, but what you do with your arms,
Uh,
and specifically how you feel about, blood draws in real
Oh
life
yeah,
and
yeah. Look,
needles.
I haven't seen that episode yet, but I know you're talking about the phlebotomy. That was a great, really fun. I loved Chris who directed that, and yeah, I don't have a problem with getting needles, but I certainly enjoyed playing that, particularly someone who outwardly exhibits so much bravado as Bruce does, and to find this kryptonite like weakness in him that makes him crumble, that was a really fun journey to play. Yeah.
It really is a great ensemble, and a lot of you get to interact with each other, but I'm sure there's still other people. Who would you like to be able to share more scenes with who you feel like in the episodes you've shot, you don't get enough chance to interact with?
What do you think, Kaliko?
I don't know. I Josh and I have a lot of scenes together.
We do, yeah, which is great.
Otherwise, it'd be Josh. I want to say a lot of the supporting players are
Yeah.
so great. A lot of the guest actors are great, and you guys are gonna discover this. And I'd love to get more opportunities to work with them too.
Yeah, totally. I was just thinking of Chaplain Steve, played by Stephen Schneider. I haven't had a chance to work with him yet. I'd love to. And I've really only ever had one storyline with Wendy, and so I'd love to work a bit more with Wendy because she's a powerhouse.
Well, I hope you guys get the chance to do all of that, and good
Yeah,
luck with the show. Thank you so much.
thanks.